Nature Infused Ash here, foraging with Bigfoot. Welcome. Hello, Melanie, Maynard, Julie. Great to see you guys here. Thank you for the support, always. So appreciative. So, some of the topics I want to touch on today as we go on this journey for the next hour was, I guess, cultivating a relationship with nature and how that can strengthen our connection, but also what I've been discovering, I guess, in this 40 years of being here. It all makes sense recently when I was listening to more, I guess, growth on like intention, clarity on where you want to go in life, and just having that belief and that trust no believe that it's going to happen. And then to bring it all together where it cultivates a relationship with nature, understanding nature and the nature of things, right? So if we can understand this relationship and build it up, it can help us not only, connect with Sasquatch and manifesting and our goals in life. The little gremlins are interfering in a reception, probably because everything's been glitching for the past, I'd say half a week now. I get it. We're going through Mercury retrograde. We're going through the eclipse, all this different energies. So hopefully we can you guys hear me? Like, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that you guys are all good on your end. Because I know Wi-Fi is totally, I'm not using Wi-Fi. I'm completely on data just because Wi-Fi is not my friend today. But yes, Julie, it's essential that we connect to nature. We can take care of our planet. Yeah, absolutely. And nature will, take care of us as well. And we here in Maine are getting nailed for, yeah, see, thank you. We have been getting a lot of snow as well. But I can see the pattern that happens before all of a sudden we get inches and inches of snow. And, it is what it is, and we just got to keep 18 inches of snow. Yeah, yikes. I am so done with this. But step by step, right? Anyways, cultivating that relationship with nature. Hello, Kirsty. Saying hello all the way from Scotland. Again, 2 a.m. That's so appreciate your support and being here. Gray Boy, hi. And thank you for the comment. Anyways, I've always had a deep appreciation for nature. Like, ever since I was, Swedenborg, Sadaguru, and Sasquatch. Nice to see you here. Welcome. I've always had that deep appreciation for nature. Even before Sabe was a thing really in my life. I mean, I remember being, I think it was in grade 5 and years and years ago. But a friend came to me and she's like, oh, you know what happened to my uncle? They were out in the bush and they were hunting, and this, they said it was a Bigfoot, but what happened was they were in up in northern Alberta, it can be more muskeg, really dense forest. And this creature, they called it, ran across this swamp so so fast. And I was like, wow, that's very unusual. And they said it was a Bigfoot. And to me, when she told me that, something rang, so true. Like, it was like a heartstring ring. Like, wow, he's telling the truth. What he saw was definitely what I know as Sasquatch now, right? Bigfoot. And I mean, again, I think having that connection ever since I was a child and growing up and going camping and in indulging, I've always, always maybe talked to the animals and stuff like that and just showed that appreciation and their respect even when hunting and stuff, right? It's that energy exchange. What you give, we give back. Even when you're fishing, like you release the first fish back to nature so you can have that energy exchange flow, right? That respect for sure. And so it's been a long time. And then I guess in the past, 2021 was when I really started going down the Bigfoot. I wouldn't even call it a rabbit hole. It was more like it was being presented to me where I couldn't ignore, and people were bringing it up. And someone said, "Oh, you should go see or watch Discovering Bigfoot," and I'm like, "Oh, okay, sure." And then I became so uh, addicted to the movie, like watching, like just even watching Jane's face. I was like, "Wow, I'm so connected to that Sasquatch." Manor, nature was my safe place. People, not so much as a child. Absolutely, yeah. I feel you on that. I definitely felt the same way as a child. Even now, like I would prefer to go into the wilderness than go to the city because I people scare me more than the wild animals, right? Like they're so hit. At least a wild animal, you know what their intentions are for the most part. If you're being stalked, you know what's around you, and being able to feel that energy more so than I can when I'm in a city. To me, it's like mass confusion, and it's like can't do it. But anyways, I think my success with Sasquatch and where that comes from is just having that connection from childhood to now, having such a deep appreciation and connection to nature from the foods I eat to everything like I do. Hello from Ontario, Canada. Welcome. Havoc my dimension. There's a reason I call them the Watchers. So like would the Watchers be something like the Day Watchers? Maynard? Um, yeah, Julie song. It's a Sabe's goal to preserve and protect our earth. That is their purpose. Absolutely, right? The forest keepers. There was something else they were forest people. I don't know. I remember hearing something. It was just wow. That's exactly who they are. And I think that's again when you have that appreciation, that connection with nature, and being able to go and come from that, they connect with you even more. Sweden, Sadhguru, and Sasquatch people are so intentionally judgmental and feed on your energy. Sabe, not so much. Yeah. Right? Exactly. I totally agree with that. So, Vatic Bigfoot, is there a big announcement today? Well, I'm not sure what the big announcement is. I guess the only big announcement was the discovery of. I was getting there. I just haven't gotten to that big announcement. Just one sec. We need to get on board with them. Yes, I agree. Outstanding. Known of them since a child, seen them as early as 8, all different sizes. That's cool. Let's hear the announcement. I don't know if it's that big of an announcement, but anyways, what I discovered from learning about cultivating that relationship with uh, nature, it was creating that connection. Todd standing, right? sorry. Um, Creating the connection and replugging into source. So when we go out and we reconnect and we connect with nature, we're actually replugging back into source, right? And I was like, wow. When I was discovering this, I was just like, that's resonating so much. And I'm like, so when I'm creating and I'm out connecting to source or to nature, what are we doing? Well, technically we're going to drop into all 5 senses, right? We taste the tree sap, we connect to the earth by grounding, Um, going into the water element, being by the water, into the water, energy shift. Yeah. And we smell the trees. Like what I do, like I'll always like hear the trees, they'll drop sap, especially the fresh ones, and they'll be like, "Oh, here's for you," and I'll put that in my mouth and I'll taste it. So there goes my senses into there, right? So you're getting into the five senses to become completely present. Now, when I was on one of the expeditions, I believe it was with Leslie, when I had that, I would say quantum leap, whatever, going into other dimensions, other quantum realms. There we go. I was really engaging in my five senses again because you're listening to the sounds. So again, we're going into the hearing. You hear the sounds of nature. You hear the water. You're smelling. You're tasting. You're eating the berries. I feel it from here. Here from you. I feel it from here from you. So and then what I learned was, okay, I'm in the five senses. Now we're going the quantum realms. So I remember Todd saying, "Oh, well," because I didn't know how to bring forth what happened to me when I was with Leslie. Melanie, very important to listen to the trees. You're right. Be in harmony. Absolutely. And it's smelling them, right? Take the needles and squish them between your hands and smell them. Smell the branches. Always ask for permission is how I seem to do it. And then the resin, the sap. It's like candy, right? Just suck on it, and then you're getting into that taste again. So you're in the five senses. But anyways, quantum realms is the physical realms of nature. And I was like, oh my gosh, that made so much sense when I just, when I heard that. And when I was like, that's exactly it. So flashback to my expedition when I was all in my five senses. I was so connected to that frequency, into the source, into the realm, the quantum realm, and that being the physical realm of nature. So when we go out to nature, and it went and dawned on me that, oh, so all these 411 people, they, a lot of people go disappearing, and I don't, I don't really watch those. People will mention them to me and this, and it's like, wow, like I can see what happened when I had that experience, and I was lucky enough to be brought back to not leaving that space. Was nice, but I said that's exactly it. They're falling through different realms, right? And how do you stay physical? So, even Todd mentioned this is what you would want to do when you're staying physical. You don't want to, civilization, not quantum. No, civilization is not quantum because you're not connected. You're so disconnected when you're in civilization. So Swedenborg, Sadhguru, and Sasquatch. Getting in touch with the natural elements can change your life. Earth, water, air, fire, and space. Akash. Absolutely. Absolutely. And when you're connecting with all those elements out in the quantum realm / nature, the realm of nature, you can actually go into these other realms that I have experienced. And I have had other people tell me about them. I won't name names because it's not my place to share, but what is there's a different word for it. You could look it up, but I don't remember. I'm having a moment and I don't remember. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I don't remember. But anyways, what is it? It's not timeline jumping. Subliminal space is what Leslie said to me, which can make sense, I guess, when we're talking about the quantum realms and stuff. And I don't know, and this is where we go into Bigfoot. They know how to use this energy. They know how to use the abilities and how to, I don't know, I don't want to say shapeshift because I've never seen that, but cloak, absolutely. Even, who was it? He's a podcaster. He came out on expedition with us. I don't remember. Brian. He has one of the podcasts. And he posted it the other day. people like disappearing, right, by wearing ghillie suits and stuff, and how invincible they became just by wearing terrain that looked like the nature they were in. That's no different than Sasquatch. And have they, and these, just again, this is just, I don't know, because I've never seen it. I've seen the cloaking, but I haven't seen, like, are they like using and changing their hair? Like, are they able to, like, our hair is supposed to be such an extension of us in an energy way. I don't know. Maybe. Still trying to figure this out, and I wanted to come with more with that, but Wi-Fi hasn't been good, and I wasn't able to listen to more of that. Wikipedia, Akash or Akash, like, so Akasha, like, is that like where the Akasha records? If you ever, is that the same type of thing? Sanskrit Akasha, where you could have like the energy records, means space or sky or ether in traditional Indian cosmology. Like, yes, okay, so yeah, so like I've done training to be able to do the Akashic records, but yet I have awareness around that, especially when I'm out in nature. Now, if someone's saying this is what's happened, and I'm listening to what they're saying, it's like, okay, I get all this information, and again, that's going to come from that higher source. Quantum mechanics teach us that we are vibrational, consciousness is key. Absolutely, right? So again, when you change your vibration, so if I touch, okay, so this is my spruced up, touch this, and I were to be able to go into that frequency, people have said to me that I would be able to fall into this bottle, right? Or let's say on this chair, I'm sitting and I become coherent to this frequency of whatever this physical object is, like whatever, like 5.4, I don't know, right? Just giving examples. And all of a sudden, you're a part of that chair, just like Sasquatch. When I saw him cloaking, the bird dropped, and all I saw was shimmery energy within the tree. He was in between the bird dropping, Hirasabe, because you could see sparkly energy. I could, the lady I was with could. I think the older gentleman could see something, but again, it hits that cognitive dissonance. And the other two just were like, their realities collapsed, right? So then it was like he was using the ability with the tree to cloak in with the tree. So did he turn into the frequency of the tree? And I just noticed that his shimmery energy was part of the tree. Like, it's like I could see a silhouette. I don't know. So I want to work more with connecting to cultivating that relationship, right? So when we go out, like, I don't know, like, how many people have the ability to go out to nature and connect? Like, I'm not sure how, like, when you go out, I'd ask for us to, like, let's take our shoes off. Even hug a tree. Put your hands on the tree, right? You're gonna get that grounding energy. I'm gonna just go through a couple of these. Sorry, I'll try to keep my train of thought. Melanie, anyone familiar with Dolores Cannon? Yes, I know Dolores. Well, I don't know her, but yes, I've read her and read her teachings and have listened to a lot of her stuff. Mind Candy, yes. Yes. We were created from energy. Yes, Julie. Everything is energy, right? Absolutely. Mark, hi Ash. Hello, Mark. I have raised my frequency over 10 kHz. I also resonate whenever Sasquatch is near. I am resonating with you now. Right, exactly. So, and that's where you become that vibrational match to whatever you're wanting to attract. And whether that be, a Sasquatch, you have to become in coherence with that vibrational match to draw them to, I don't even want to use the word draw them in, right? It's so they can, they are connected. Hello, Boulder, Nelson, Bigfoot. Welcome. All of you, welcome. So, it's like, let's see what we can do. How can we up level and raise our vibration while being out in nature, in the quantum realm, the physical realm of nature? Let's connect to um, connect to the trees. So we want to ground, really connect with camping with Sasquatch. Today, my sister mentioned putting one hand on a tree and other hand on your heart while grounded to receive energy, even knowledge, etc. Seems fitting. So camping with Sasquatch, exactly, right? It's and you can even ask, like, left is going to be receiving, and right can be more of like the tree. Like if you ask the tree to remove the density of your body, your energies, right? So it's like, can you infuse me, or can you, however that goes back and forth. But you are going to become grounded that way. Todd, is there a particular Sasquatch you resonate with? Um, well, I resonated with Jane a lot, but lately it's, well, I'd say ever since last year, it's been different. It feels like it's because they're always over my right shoulder, even when I'm out in the wilderness. It's like they're two younger ones, and one's a male and one's a female. I don't know. Swedenborg, Sadhguru, and Sasquatch. The circular avatar to the left is a young one I caught on video. See the eye? Jane, right. Circular avatar to the left is a young one I caught on video. See the eye? Jane, right. But yeah, so when we're in nature, really connect. So hug the tree, touch the tree, put your hands to the earth, take your shoes off if you can. Mark, Todd, so far I have resonated with several different ones, including a clan during a live chat. Cool. Julie, I had a tree in my backyard that had a disease, and I would go out and lay my hands on it and pray for it. And how did that disease was it, taken care of? I'm always resonated with Jane. Yes, Royal Creations. I mean, that's again, like I was talking at the beginning of the movie, at the beginning of the show, when I was watching Discovering Bigfoot, that's who I connected with. Like it was her eyes, it was her hair, it was just all of that energy about her. I was so attracted, and I watched it over and over, just always going, wow, I'm so attracted to that Sasquatch. Todd, what's the next level of this discovery? I don't know. I know my level, what I have to do for myself. Now I think it's everyone. It's everyone that has to connect to nature. I think, it's that self-discovery. You have to remove the layers of the density. You have to go inside. It's that inner discovery. It's self-discovery to discover a Sasquatch or discover a Bigfoot. Because as you get rid of that and remove that as you go through self-discovery, and that's discovery on all levels, like so many levels. It's like peeling back that onion over and over and over again, and really connect. And Sasquatch, I feel, can then have a clearer picture of who you are without all those subconscious beliefs, the bull stuff, right? Julie, an arborist came out and said it couldn't be saved, but it continues to live. Awesome. That's good. I know they say a lot of things, but I guess that goes to show you the whole system that way. It's chop and remove, cut that person open, remove, cut, right? Don't get to the root of it. Maynard, next level is to stop forcing it and making it a discovery. Like everyone is worthy. Right, so it's going in and discovering self. Because so if you don't feel like you're worthy. You should be working on yourself. And like, that's even trying to explain to like a teenager girl. It's like, no, never look on the outside. Go within and find yourself and love yourself so much, and not get triggered. And I get it. It's a complete. It's challenging, and everyone, you know. Again, Maynard, I think it's coming back. If you have a deep appreciation and respect for nature, I think it will. You know, because a lot of people, they have that and they don't even wouldn't even realize, you know. So again, it's that energy exchange. Everyone is worthy of evolving. Do you want a video of your own? Oh, do I? Yep, I wouldn't mind one, but I mean, of course I would. That's my ego. Do I have to have one? No. I love the experience of going out to nature, loving nature so much, having that, the energy, just that harmony, the coherence of nature, and being blessed to even have action from a Sasquatch, whether it be fresh tree breaks, prints, like that brings me joy. Like, yeah, I mean, of course, I would. I with the photo or with video, would it do anything? I mean, no. What's it gonna do? It'd be nice content for people and stuff, but you know, I don't want to become controversial either, right? Just kidding. Swedenborg, Sadhguru, and Sasquatch. At Mark Halstead, happiness is the best resonating vibrational energy and the belief you can manifest almost anything. Oh, yes. Yes. That hit a heartstring. That was nice. Maynard, I stopped posting stuff and limited my info put out. Posting stuff and limited my info put out. Yes. Okay, I understand that. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely understand where you're coming from on that. I love doing this. Like, everything that I do, like, I like hanging out here and just chatting with all of you. That brings me excitement because we're talking about nature. We're talking about Sasquatch. We're talking about, well, maybe we're not talking about so much quantum right now, but I love that stuff. That lights me up, and that brings me joy. And the more people can open up to that idea and really understand, we can manifest, just like Swedenborg, Sadhguru, Sasquatch said. It's that belief. Absolutely, it is a belief. Intention, right? It's setting your intention. You have to be so clear on what do you want, and sometimes you have to get so completely truthful and honest with yourself, and that can be so hard, right? A lot of people go, I want to eyewitness a Sasquatch. It's like, yeah, I want to eyewitness a Sasquatch too, but truth be told, it gives me a little boom boom in the heart, right? Like, it's intimidating. They can feel that, and they're going to be like, well, why would we want to scare the Jesus out of Ashley? That's not what we want. China Productions. The next level is the discovery of self alongside Sabe and all of the dimensions that open up to us as new experiences with gratitude. Right. So again, because physical realm of nature, that is a quantum realm. And I can't wait to discover more with that. Boulder Nelson, Bigfoot, Sabe knows your heart. Yes, right? And again, one of my first interactions was with Jane, and she literally rang a heartstring with the frequency she let out with her whoop, or whatever. Whatever that. It's a whoop. Todd can clarify that. I would call it wasn't more of a whoop, it was more of a beautiful vocalization that she let out, and that definitely hit my heartstring. And that was frequency that she used that penetrated my physical body, so she became in a vibrational match to my heart. And I tell you, or she took that wall down and allowed a lot of change to happen in my life, because I tell you, I've been through the fire and back multiple times on this journey. And it is not easy. It is not easy, you guys. Like, life can, but you know, it's so worth it. I have such a hard time being stagnant. I love growth on all levels. From Sabe, the teachers, from the people in my life, to you guys bringing your perspectives and your knowings. Like, I love it. Would you participate in a TV show? I guess maybe. I don't know. I would say I'd have to wait to see what happens. What kind of show is it? What kind of people are they? You know, I can't be, if I can't be Ashley in her true authentic self and love, joy, excitement, gratitude when I'm out doing my job or working with people, then nope. So that would really depend on what type of TV show that was and what their motives would be. I enjoy it too. Problem is, with too many people are too far gone. I agree. And again, I think as we up level, and we up level with nature, so if we're infusing ourselves with nature, being in gratitude and all of that, people will fall away. We see it happening a lot. Well, even right now, like with the solar flares and all these things that are coming into the planet and our DNA changing, and I mean, we could go really woo here and know what's happening to our brains right now as these frequencies come into the planet, because there's no denying, like, there is so much, you know, with the Schumann resonance that's going on, these solar flares that are coming in, there's so much energy around this eclipse and all of this, you know, we have been suppressed on so many levels. And I think as much as people want to suppress, nature is taking care of us if we take care of her. And as we up level, we're literally changing our DNA right now. And some nights I go, wow, this is getting very, very challenging, because like, I love my sleep, and if Ashley doesn't get her sleep, I'm so drained. My nerves are shot. I didn't sleep good last night. And then the Mercury retrograde, Ashley and Mercury retrograde, it's just, sometimes it can just hit so hard. It's a love feeling. Yeah. See, and to me, it's love. It's so much appreciation. Like, when people are like, gratitude, it is gratitude, but there's so much appreciation behind that gratitude. And excitement and joy. Like, it lights me up. China Productions. Step into the place where you are open and welcoming, moving outside of time. Stay in the source quantum field where all information exists. Right, in nature, right? I am part of nature. That's why I love to infuse myself. And again, back to Todd's question at the beginning of the show with the civilization and quantum. You can't be quantum. I mean, you can stay connected at a certain level, being civilized or in a civilization. Like in city, I can go out to nature and reconnect again. So if you're, you know, doing medicinal mushrooms and drinking your coconut water and using your essential oils, right? So I got some pine, right? So I'm always infusing nature. Like, good old pine. So much gratitude, right? And then Mark, Melanie, yes, it's a wonderful feeling. Totally agree. Maynard, good people, good encounters, bad people, bad encounters. Sometimes the good encounters get misunderstood and perceived incorrectly. Right. And then again, you know, because where is the fear in their body? I mean, one time when I was woken up and I perceived I had the emotion of fear, it was more because, and I wouldn't say, was I really actually, no, I mean, I would have been feeling safer if I would have known that 100% clarity it wasn't a bear. Probably have more fear of it being a bear than I would a Sasquatch. But then when I was thinking, I don't know, it's so hit and miss. Like, yeah, How is the Sasquatch acting? And someone might not know a Sasquatch or their actions, and that's why when I'd go out with Todd, at least I know that he understands them more so than the average person. Because then I'm the one that has to be like that leader. Like, it's just a Sasquatch, and this is, it's like, it's intimidating. It's what I learned on my expedition when it was just me and Leslie. It was like, I don't know if I can be that that energy, that protective energy. It's exhausting when that's not my natural state, right? I can protect my children and stuff like that, but that's just a mama bear. Yeah. Todd, sounds like you have an offer. Sounds like I have an offer. I'm confused. Okay. China Productions, you could make your own TV show. Well, I mean, that's what I'm kind of doing. I want to. I'm getting my gun license. I'm going fishing. So when I'm out there foraging with Bigfoot, you guys, I'm going hunting as well. I do love connecting that way, and I've been watching and really connecting back to Ashley's roots, and I've enjoyed hunting. I don't like taking the life. I can wrap my head around I need to feed my family and stuff like that, and then if I can match that energy with that animal. I mean, I've seen some amazing things where deer will just come and present themselves and be like, here you go, you fed me for all these years and now I'm ready to feed you. And it's like, are you kidding me? Wow. So it can be mutual, right? So, and yes, China Productions, that is my goal, just to continue making my own YouTube shows. You and Todd both have grown so much. It's so encouraging. Thank you, Julie. Appreciate that. Boulder Nelson, Bigfoot. Ash K, do you think you could be in a shear? I don't know what that means. I don't know what a shear is. Sorry. Melanie, maybe Ash is one of the 3 waves of volunteers helping the universe with this knowledge. Maybe. You never know, right? Maybe. Passion, agreed. Royal Creations, we are not in the forest, but the forest is in us. Oh, I love that. Yes, thank you. Creeped out, what's happening? Just enjoying some connection with all you amazing people and having great conversations. Swedenborg Sadhguru, Sasquatch. Todd talks about human domestication. It is a separation of our minds from nature. Yeah, right. And I think it's more than just the mind too. I think it's going to be the body, because like people don't even want to take their shoes off and connect to the earth. I mean, I hear so many people, because I help run the grounding company in Canada. Sorry, getting thirsty. And I listen to people and they're like, oh, I haven't been to nature, I haven't put my feet on the earth in so long. And that can be, so challenging on the body, because you build up so much static when we're not connecting to nature. And again, this is where I've talked about this before. They knew what they were doing when they brought shoes into place, and they took, like that connection away from us. I believe she is. Kirsty, can I ask you, I was working on energy earlier in a group and then opening up to let Mother Nature in, and I felt all these fairies around me. Am I alone in these experiences? Oh, I mean, yes. I mean, that is an open-ended question. So you're not alone because you're coming into the elemental, right? So you're with the fairies. So you're not alone because you're with the fairies. Now, can you be with someone that can experience the same thing? If you guys are connecting in the same way. But I think everyone's going to have a different set of, we'll call them sunglasses, right? Your frequency could be a little bit higher than the other people you're with, but doesn't mean they can't feel the energy. They just might perceive it differently than you're seeing it, right? Like I can go through the trees and see it all sparkly, and that's how I see fairies. And I just started learning this, well, because again, it's all come, those abilities have come after being involved with Sabe and really evolving that skill. I can see that energy, and it's just, and again, if Sasquatch is in the elemental realms with the fairies, it's going to be the same type of energy. So they're going to feel it in their own way, for sure. Sacred Bundleman. In northern Saskatchewan, a Sasquatch would sit outside our home and on occasion slap the wall of our home. Would you like to have one of these forest peoples hanging around your home? What would you do? Well, I have, they do hang out sometimes. I would, I guess it would, I'd really connect into your heart. And I mean, again, to me, reading that, there wasn't a fearful energy around that. It wasn't very, he's kind of having fun with you. He wants to play. That's why there's the slapping of the wall in your home. So again, now, like, I mean, if he started destroying stuff, and I'd go, okay, then what is that? Why would that be happening? Like, is he trying to tell you something? Maybe he's trying to tell you something. Something's happening. Because you gotta, I've been told with this energy that's happening right now, a lot of animals are trying to communicate stuff to us. And I have noticed a lot of different behavior with animals. So, I mean, I really, like I said, I would connect, ask the reason, see if you can get a, you know, like even go, well, maybe I don't want you slapping my house. Could you approach it this way? Maybe make a glyph outside and see if you can get them to draw the attention to gifting back and forth instead of, because to me, there's play energy around that. So maybe see what you can do to get them to play. Oh, I put an object here, see what they do with that object, if they take any interest in it. I mean, I finally might have some action outside on the glyph, because I don't see, I made, because they weren't touching it. And I'm like, what the heck? Okay. And so I took the 2 sticks the other day and I put them X'd under 3 other ones, and one of the X's is missing, but I haven't went outside to really check that out. Well, I mean, it's been snowing, so been too busy to take the 2 seconds to go and check that out. But just, yeah, that's what I would do, is try just seeing if you could draw the attention somewhere else in a different way of playing. Kind of like a glyph, hide and seek. Maynard, I'm a hunter and an experienced experiencer. I like that. Melanie, no, people have those fairy experiences. It's good to listen to all encounters. Yes. See boundaries, understanding. So Sadhguru, Sasquatch, does the natural energy flow through you upwards? Well, doesn't it kind of do like the Taurus field? Right? Up and around, down, up. So up the center of the body and then splits out and goes around. That's what I have learned. I don't know if that can, I can only go from teachings. I've played with energy. It feels natural. When I do that, I can feel the energy. So when I do my Kriya and I really do it to amp up the aura and bringing in the energy and expanding it, even when I contract and expanding it out, like I can really feel that energetic body move out. So, I don't know. Mike, Genesis 2:15, tell us we are designed to look after the earth and all creatures. Right? Exactly. So because we are stewards of the land, aren't we supposed to help? You know, like if an animal needs help, you would assume that, you know, we are intelligent enough to help it. That's why, and that's where I've seen a lot of videos lately where animals are coming and people are actually in tune enough to go, oh, this animal is actually asking for help. And we, being evolved, should be able to help them, not, destroy them or hurt them in any way. China Productions, great news, I got my Jeep. Yes, the Taurus is a good visualization for healing. Yay, you got your Jeep. Congratulations. Julie, I see your aura, Ash. It's bright. Oh, well, thank you. I've always asked my son, he's now 8, just to keep that connection going with him, really, with the energy and keeping him open and intuitive with that. And I'd always ask him, what color is mom now? Right? So like he's looking at the aura, and it was very interesting on the ones that would come back. And when I was in nature, I'd get a lot of brown. He's like, Mom, yeah, you're brown. Like the brown aura. And I get a lot of kids that will color, like if someone draws a picture of me, it's usually a rainbow color. It's like, okay. That's so, it's so nice to receive, because kids can be so intuitive and not even know why they're coloring this, and they got some people that are red and black and this and that. And I think you can, really go with what a kid does when they express that way, because they're just so innocent about it. And it's like, yep, do rainbows, awesome. But yeah, anywho, Swedenborg, Sadagru, and Sasquatch, you guys have hit the right key. Thank you. Keep going. I feel like you can always do more. It's like, it's okay, Ashley, take a break. It's okay, you don't have to do more. Or it's like, it's not happening fast enough. That's that egotistic Ashley that wants to, I just want people to heal and live their best versions of themselves and their life, right? Melanie, your energy is light and colorful. Kids are incredibly sensitive. Yes, I agree. And that's they've always been attracted to me. And it's like some kids, like you can just, they're souls, right? Gold pink is what I see today. Very interesting. Those are nice colors. Thank you. I like that. Golden pink. Cool. Anyways, so yep. Golden pink. Sorry, writing stuff down. Melanie, nice. I see orange and yellow. Even if you do a little, it's still more than most. Right. Exactly. I agree. More than most. And we do our part, right? All of us. And then raising our frequency. Like even just us being here collectively, we're taking the vibration, the frequency higher in the collective, because we are collective gathered here. So now we're raising the frequency and attracting this type of energy. Well, look at where everyone is, like such different locations. It'd be interesting to see that on a grid, right? Melanie, Ash, when are you doing cooking with Bigfoot again? Well, I was trying to, yeah, I don't know, it just wasn't. Now, what cooking, like, would you rather me cook meals, or like, I know, Melanie, you always share how you feel when it comes to those. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do, like, if I cook, I like to cook on the fire just to, again, give you guys an experience, and I want to provide content that's good. I mean, I don't know, like, I don't know. I guess I need more suggestions when it comes to that. And what kind of meals, because everyone's like, oh, you need to do a recipe book, Cooking with Sasquatch. And it's like, well, yeah, I have lots of recipes, but it's like, any suggestions would be highly appreciated. Patience is required along the journey. Absolutely, right? Coming back to center, really integrating the experiences, and I agree. Anything you want, something with spring, nice and light. Yeah, okay. I'll feel into that for sure. I might just do a video and just post it and not do a live, just because it can be easier that way. Because the last live I just felt like it was just okay. I enjoy having live, but it, when it's noisy doing the cooking, it just that maybe bugs me more so than the audience. I don't know. Could we do a Google Hangout? You could then post it to YouTube later. Absolutely. A Google Hangout. Someone mentioned some other, I think I came to it. There was another, right, absolutely. We could do Google or we could do Zoom and then upload it. Absolutely. Let's do that. If you're on WhatsApp, Sheena Productions, Kim, I can text you on that. It's just costs me my whole arms and legs, all my arms and legs when I text to the States. Crept out. Orange and yellow for sure, like a phoenix rising. Oh, very interesting. Salad with edible flowers and organic meat. Hey, I love doing the edible flowers for sure. So, edible. Right. So, as today's topic has been in so many directions, but cultivating the relationship with nature. So, how can we include those edible flowers? Yeah, it's kind of hard here where we are right now with edible anything. It's still kind of winter. I know we can do the poplar buds, but I mean, really, you can only really make. I mean, you can do anything with that, but make like a what is it? A Gilead balm, so it's good for inflammation and stuff like that. But thank you for that. Is a great idea. I like the edible flowers and the organic meat. Always organic, grass fed, right? Yeah. Thank you for that, Melanie. I would still love for you to write a book. Well, I mean, I've wrote an ebook, which I don't know. I know so many people go write a book, and it's like I'll find that inspiration. Just saw someone walk by on your right. Okay. What was it? A human and a dog? Maybe. I liked your Sasquatch balls. I missed the live, but we'll try them soon. Yes. That's okay. You still, watched it. That's still support. And I do post those recipes on Patreon. I do have plenty of those recipes that I can share. Again, it's just, I gotta stay inspired for sure. So, understand, don't have WhatsApp, but I can find it. Okay, sounds good. Boulder Nelson Bigfoot, something just walked behind you. Okay, I did not see it. In the future, yes, when it's warmer. Julie said that. Yeah, so, yes, great. Well, that's a good idea. Cultivating a relationship with nature. So, next video will be cultivating the relationship with nature. So how can we include nature when we eat? Because that's cultivating a relationship with nature as well. So we want to understand the relationship with understanding nature and nature of things. So we need to work on understanding that, build it up, connect even stronger. So then we can connect even stronger with Sasquatch, right? And again, however that may be presented to you. A person, I believe, and then a dog or a deer run in opposition. Huh. Okay. Well, I have a lot of deer around here. And they've been hit and miss. Since it's snowing, they look for food too, right? A lot more than usual. Yeah. But anyways, why don't you guys drop me a comment. Let me know how you like to, I don't know, connect with nature. Do you guys want to strengthen your connection, you know, with bringing more recipes in that way? Because like when I do, I don't know, we'll just go with the flow. Try writing 1 sentence per day or one thought. Yes, person or skinny sabe. Yes, definitely not a sabe. Yeah, just a heads up and watching your 6. Okay, watching your 6. Awesome. That's what I'm attempting to do. Try writing 1 sentence per day. Okay, that's what you're attempting to do. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Anyways, I guess we'll wrap it up. I definitely appreciate all of you. Definitely want to get back out to the woods to make some more videos. I thought we were in the clear for no snow, but there was snow. I'd really like to go to the West Coast. I guess my intention, what do I want? I want to go to the West Coast to go experience Sasquatch out there. They've been calling. Now I guess I have to trust no believe that it's gonna happen. 6 means behind you. That's what I thought. Wasn't 100% sure. Got it. Yes, come out. Yes, it's so cool and refreshing there with the snow. It is. Good night, Boulder Nelson Bigfoot. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. See you next Thursday. I'll definitely post live or whatever that is that I do, so you guys all know. East is less harassment. Oh yeah. Okay, cool. But again, thank you for being here. See you next week, and yeah, take care and enjoy the eclipse. Thanks for having your bye-bye.